Today in Canadian Firearms Review, we take a look at the CZ75 SP01 Shadow. So this is the CZ75 SP01 Shadow. It's a variant of the CZ75 family of pistols, which as many people know is a very popular and well-used pistol all throughout the world, in both law enforcement and in competition. Like I said, this one is the SP01 Shadow, not to be confused with the Shadow line or the Target versions of this pistol. For me personally, I just use this solely for target practice and for competition only. I don't use it much for my go-to tactical gun at all. As we get into the features of this pistol, you'll see why that is, but mainly it boils down to the overall weight of this pistol. So getting right into the features of this pistol, starting at the front, it offers a red fiber optic sight, which is excellent for competition and target shooting. The slide and the frame is actually all steel, which actually kind of makes this pistol extremely heavy, which is why I said earlier it's not necessarily my go-to tactical gun, because tactical you want to be able to move quickly, move around, and not have too much weight on you, where in competition you can afford to have that little bit of weight. But having that extra little bit of weight on here makes this gun amazing to shoot. It can handle the recoil so well. It reduces muzzle flip. This gun can practically shoot itself as long as it has a finger pulling the trigger. It's unbelievable how accurate this gun can actually be. Below, we have the 1913 rail, so you can add a lighter laser onto that. Like I said, I use this for competition, so I don't really plan on adding any of that stuff to it. On the front of the trigger guard, it's got the serrations. Some people put their finger there. Some people, if they do use it in a tactical sense, they can put it up against door jambs or anything like that. On the top of the slide, it's got the serrations through the slide. It makes it easy to grab if you like to cock your pistol like that or anything. Moving back, on the top of the side in the rear, below the rear sight, it has the serrations as well, where a lot of people grab the pistol right there. And another thing is the rear blacked out Novak style sights, which are serrated to help with sun, which accommodate that front red optic sight extremely well. One kind of downside of the top slide is it is small, and the serrations do offer quite a bit of traction. But if you do have a bigger hand, it might take you a while to train and get used to actually grabbing a hold of that small rail. I know for myself, or small slide, sorry. I know for myself, it's something I had to really get used to because I do have a bigger hand. Getting down to the controls of this pistol, everything seems to be oversized and very accommodating to the competition shooter. The slide release is large, easy to acquire, and oversized. The safety, which can be put on once you do cock the weapon and have it in single action, it can be put on. Moving down to the mag release, as you can see, it's also oversized, and it actually protrudes quite a bit out. So when you're in a competition environment or you're under duress or stress or anything like that, it's very easy to find with your thumb and actuate, and it's very responsive as well. Moving back to the beaver tail, when I first started looking at pistols when I was younger, I never really liked the beaver tail look on a pistol, but in a pistol like this, it offers excellent traction, and it makes you have a more consistent grip, and you can really get your hand in there with this beaver tail. And accommodating that beaver tail, you got the front serrations on the back and rear strap. Also, it comes with these very tactile, I should say, grips. They're almost mushy kind of grips, and they're very comfortable in the hands, and they're seeked out by a lot of people who own the CZ75 platform, who don't have the Shadow and don't have these grips. But that's something you can get an upgrade for. There's lots of different types of aluminum grips out there that offer even more traction than that. Now, one really excellent feature of this pistol is the trigger. As you can see, it does have a spot where you can adjust it, and like I said earlier, it is standard action and single action. A single action pull is going to probably run you about anywhere between 3 to 4 pounds, and the double action pull is a little on the heavy side. It can range for anywhere between 8 to 10 pounds, but the reset on this pistol is phenomenal. There's very minimal creep, very minimal travel. And it's not, I wouldn't say it's dangerous, but you really have to be careful and mindful of your resets on this pistol because it is so light. And it just makes the pistol very easy to fire, especially when you want to do double taps where you're shooting two targets or 2 rounds into a target. It makes it very easy to do so. So I keep saying that this pistol is well sought after for a lot of different competition shooters like myself. And the reason why that is because out of the box, this pistol is like a gunsmith has actually worked on it for a long time and has fine-tuned this pistol for all your shooting needs. And one good thing that CZ has actually produced is a lot of different accessories and parts that you can add to this to make it even better than what it is out of the box. So if you're interested in bumping up and just fine-tuning a little bit more, you can buy certain things like different guide rods, different springs, different grips, and all that good stuff to take that to the next level. But I caution you, if you do that and you do use this for competition, make sure you check the IDPA and IPSC regulations just in case you might get bumped up to another class. So if you're in the market for a competition or target pistol and you want something that's going to be reliable and something you can shoot confidently straight out of the box, I highly suggest you check out the CZ75 SP01 Shadow. They're going to run you anywhere between $800 to $1,000, even more in some markets. And on the used market, you can actually get them even cheaper than that and pick them up as packages, especially if you're looking to getting into the shooting sport. And normally you can get them for a pretty good deal. That's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did like the video, I suggest you like, comment, subscribe, and check out our Facebook. Thanks for watching.